Hi guys, my name is Tabish and you are watching this video on Tashify YouTube channel. And those who don't know, I make videos about lifestyle in Sweden and I have posted on my channel a lot of information for those who are new in Sweden, who are planning to move to Sweden. Mostly my content was in Urdu, but now I have started to make videos in English because there was so much demand on that. Okay, so today's video topic is about to tell you something really interesting about Sweden. And I was planning to do this video for a long time because this is something I always think about, okay, let me switch on the lights first. Hey Google, turn on dining.
Sure, turning 3 lights on.
So now we have more light. So I always wanted to make this video about Sweden, and because it inspires me a lot. Those who follow me, I live in Sweden for a long time and I'm working here and I have done so many different things. And I always ask a question to myself, that how such a small country, how a country of only 10 million people have so many successful international companies, how they have managed to do this. So here I'm going to show you top 10 companies who has helped to shape the world. And if you see the business environment here in Sweden, it's extremely good, it's very good. But to understand how those companies has grown so big, and especially when you are not from Sweden, you need to understand how Swedes work. And I had these discussions with my colleagues also. We who have not brought up here in Sweden, we think that Sweden, or the working style in Sweden is quite slow. People are slow, decision making is very slow. But on the other hand, might be this is slow, but on the other hand, decision making is on consensus. So it's everyone in the team has to accept the idea, everyone in the team has a chance to give their feedback, to refine the idea, and they work a lot on risk analysis also. But having said that, these companies, from just a 10 million population country, these countries has done incredible job. One of the company, you might not have heard about it, but this is the world's second largest home appliances manufacturer. World second largest home appliances manufacturer. Guess what is that? Is it Philips? Is it Sony? What is that? This company is called Electrolux. So Electrolux is a Swedish company, and this is still remains the world's second largest home appliances manufacturer. When I was reading this article, it really shocked me. I said, wow, is it in this Swedish company? And then if you see the second, Ericsson, so many people know about Ericsson because of their mobile technology and networks. And Ericsson has like 90,000 worldwide employees worldwide. And before Huawei was in a picture, Ericsson was leading the world. I mean, they were everywhere. There was no big competition to Ericsson. Then there is another company, Assa Abloy. You might not heard about them, but you might have used their product all around the world. If you are checking into a hotel and if you are using this card to enter in the room, those locks are made by Assa Abloy. That was their invention or technology, and they are also producing a lot of lock system, biometric security system. So this is also a company which is selling their product all around the world. Then there is another company which is I'm very related to that, because I am the company I'm working in is somehow a part of this company now, and that is called Essity. Essity used to be a SCA. It's a company started in 1929, and this is the company which is producing hygiene products. So all around the world, especially in Europe, when you go or in the public places, in the restaurants, in airports, when you're using this papers in the toilet and this paper dispenser and soap dispenser, everything related to hygiene is coming from this company, and they are also producing diapers, they are also producing nappies, and that is huge. It's huge. It's also feminine healthcare brands. They have a lot of brands. If you go just on essity.se or essity.com, you will understand how big is that company. And then if you move forward, there is, of course, everyone knows Sweden from IKEA. IKEA is a very, very big brand, and it was founded in 1943. And they come up with the idea that they will deliver a modular furniture which you can build at home, and that idea has stuck, and they are in more than 50 markets with more than 420 stores. This is coming from Sweden. I mean, again, what I'm trying to say here is that if we think Swedish people are slow in taking decisions, and if we think they are that nothing is happening here, it's not like that. Believe me, it's not like that. A lot is happening here, and only the way of the Swedish way of working is different. It's it's not like so much hierarchies in the company. If you are working in as I said before, if you are working in a project and you have 6 people in that project, everyone's feedback is very important, and everyone has to accept for some particular decision. In some situations might be this strategy does not work, but in most of the situation it works here in Sweden at least. So that's why you see all these brands. So the consensus is very, very important. Then there is another company called H&M. We wear clothes from H&M all around the world. This company was started in 1947, and it has more than 4,800 shops around the world. So this is like they are selling their clothes all around the world with their own retail network. This is really big if you have 4,800 stores. So this company was also started and in Sweden, and it's a Swedish company. And then if we move forward, there's another company called Skanska, and that is Skanska is has more than 40,000 employees, but they are very specialized in doing high profile building projects around the world. For example, big bridges, hospitals, railway stations, railway tracks. They are specialized in big construction. And if they have more than 40,000 employees. They are building airports, and you just name it. So there's stadiums, football stadiums. So they are in big construction, and they are also coming from Sweden. And then there is another company called, we might all heard about it in our generation, and that is called Spotify. And Spotify is a legal music streaming service. It was started in 2006, and then many companies has followed their footprints, like big companies like Apple has launched Apple Music, Google has launched Google Music, and they're selling their subscription. But I think in that domain, the music streaming service, Spotify is still the king, and they have more than 190 million users, and they are in 80 countries, all originated from Sweden. So I'm just trying to motivate you that here in Sweden, the ease of doing business is very good. If you are an entrepreneur and if you want to start something, Sweden is a good place to invest your energy, time and money and your ideas. And then there is another company called Vattenfall. I didn't knew that before this article, but this company is actually supplying gas, heat and electricity to private homes. And they are also quite big in this area, in energy area, and they said top 20 greenest utility companies in the world. So this is like top 20 greenest utility companies in the world. So it's like, it's good. I don't know what it means exactly, but it's like it should be some index in which they are in top 20 companies around the world. And then of course, last but not least, this is the company which everyone knows. I think because of this company, many people know Sweden, and that is called, guess. guess if you can guess. But yeah, write it in comments if you have guessed it. That is actually called Volvo. Volvo is the world safest car, and they are producing products all around. They're producing and selling products all around the world since 1927, and they have 100,000 employees, and they have been bought by a Chinese company in 2018, I think it was. But now Volvo is considered to be it has always been considered to be a world most safest car. But when I came to Sweden, I really don't like the shape of Volvo cars at that time. But now they have changed the whole impression. It's very stylish, it's very trendy, it's a premium luxury car. It's heading to that. So yeah, so I always wanted to make this video for you guys to show you that such a small country with only 10 million people, what they have done. And there is another video I'm gonna do, that the top 10 or top inventions from Sweden. And when I was reading about that, I was so amazed and I was so surprised that I said, wow, in these all inventions has came from Sweden. If you know any major invention, please write it in comments. Don't Google it. If you know, if you know any inventions which has changed the world, which has changed the humanity, which has saved humanity in many ways. So I have given you some tips here. So please write it in the comments, and we will see if you, and of course you can Google it afterwards. But see, I think there is one invention which has saved so many people and our loved one around the world. So we should be thankful to that invention. Yeah, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share this video. Subscribe my channel, press the bell icon button. I normally go live and take your comments, and I also read your comments and answer your comments about lifestyle in Sweden. So please stay tuned and help me grow this channel, and pray for me. Allah Hafiz.